Vic XL. I love Ridin Durty radio. Ridin Durty. Yo. Let's go! Vic XL! And just like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on. What's up, world? It's your boy, Vic XL, and this is the Ridin Durty Radio Show, the Ridin Durty Podcast. We bring you what's next in hip-hop, R&B, and everyday life, but we bring it to you right now. We're bridging the gap between hip-hop and everyday life, man. We're definitely bringing on and talking to all the movers and shakers, the people out there shaping our world, whether it's the community, whether it's entertainment, whether it's through language arts, whether it's through motivational speaking, whether it's through being a life coach, man. One time for everybody on my Facebook Live, check in. One time my man Doug, BSCC, baby, Bogus on us for life. One time for my Dukes on the check-in. Everybody on Facebook Live, man, y'all could be doing anything else right now, but you checking in with the Ridin Durty Show, and I definitely love and appreciate you for that. Got to start the show off, as always, by saying one time for our official sponsors, one time for Dr. Juice Cleanse. That's right. Dr. Juice Cleanse is a all-natural cleanser. An all-natural cleanser that does all kind of amazing things for your body, like slow down the aging process. They can also help you lose up to 25 pounds in just 10 days. Help provide balanced pH systems. Remove mucus and toxins from your body. Help eliminate stress. This product does so many amazing things. I can spend the entire 30-minute show by telling you all about the product. But if I did, then you won't have no reason to go to drjuicecleanse.com to find out more. So what I like to do, because I like to educate, entertain, enlighten, I would like for you to go educate yourself by visiting drjuicecleanse.com. Find out about this amazing product and become a drinker. Start losing weight and living healthy. Also, got to say one time for our brand new sponsor, WMR Music Group. That's right, WMR Music Group. They are a PR agency. Now, a lot of my artists and entertainers out there, you might not know what a PR agency is. Well, they're for public relations, and they're for helping you promote, help basically getting your music and your art to the masses. WMR Music Group definitely will get you the views, the likes, and the listens that you need to advance your career. I strongly suggest you today visit WMRmedia.com. Find out what they can do in helping you and your career, and let them know Vic XL and the Ridin Durty Show sent you. Matter of fact, let them know Vic XL and the Ridin Durty Show sent you, as well as making sure you let the people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse know that the Ridin Durty Radio Show sent you. All right, man, I definitely appreciate it. Our sponsor, now, like I always like to tell everybody, our sponsors are independent businesses. Now, I have nothing against, major businesses, but our sponsors are definitely independent businesses, definitely doing their thing. I definitely got to say WMR Media, they're definitely sponsoring and helping push the Ridin Durty Show. Our last episode had over 9,000 views right here on Facebook Live, man. So definitely, man, they'll definitely get you where you need to be, get you the views, the likes, and the listens you want. And Dr. Juice Cleanse has definitely been rocking with. They definitely promote long life, and they're definitely independent doing their thing. All right, man. Today, I don't have a lot of celebrity birthdays, but I'm going to give you what I got. Today is Monday, August the 27th. Let's get into it. I got to start it off by saying happy birthday to Mr. Mason Betha, Minister Mace, a.k.a. Murder Mace, a.k.a. Mace with the slow flow. Mace turns 43 years old today. Happy birthday, Mace. Also, gotta say happy birthday to my man Jack Boy, representing Miami, Florida. He's definitely part of that Kodak Black camp. He turns 21 years old today. Gotta say happy birthday to gospel legend Miss Yolanda Adams. She turns 57 years old today. Gotta say happy birthday to R&B singer. Hadn't heard from him in a while, but he definitely was killing it. He came onto the scene when he was a youngin'. Gotta say happy birthday to my man Mario. Mario, believe it or not, because it don't seem like he's been in the game this long, but my man Mario turns 32 years old today. Where has the time gone, man? Happy birthday to my man Mario. For real, for real, for real, for real. Also, gotta say happy birthday to actress Miss Demetria McKinney from the show Meet the Pains. She turns 39 years old today. Also, gotta say happy birthday to Miss actress Chandra Williams of Grey's Anatomy. She turns 49 years old today. Now, if you definitely are friends or family or just follow any of these people on social media, do me one big favor by letting them know that you heard me, definitely shouting them out on the Ridin Durty Show, the Ridin Durty Podcast. Follow them and just drop them a note saying happy birthday. I heard about it on the Ridin Durty Show, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. I'm checking out my Facebook family and friends, and I gotta say happy birthday to one of the dopest MCs I know out of my hometown. I gotta say happy birthday to my man, Mr. Shim Baker. If you get a chance to check out any music by Shim, you will know Shim is the next coming of Andre 3000. So happy birthday, Shim. Hopefully everybody who's celebrating a birthday today is enjoying their birthday. Real quick, I'm going to run through this hip-hop news, see what I got, see what we got going on in hip-hop news, because you know there's always something going on in hip-hop news. Well, if you know, last night, Jay-Z and Beyonce's On the Run tour came through Atlanta. Well, it seemed like the show was doing great until some crazy ass decided to run on stage, and basically it was the end of the show, but it did end the show at that point, and they are now pressing charges against him. I think it's trespassing, attempted assault. But if you want me to be honest, the way Jay-Z and Beyonce dancers whooped his ass, he might should be pressing charges on them, because I ain't never seen dancers get on somebody like they got on this guy. This guy ran on stage and wop, 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 wop. They three-pieced him up and got him out of there. So, dude, first of all, don't be messing up the show for everybody, number one. Number two, if you run up on a stage, try not to run up on the stage where there's at least 15 dancers, all right? All right. All right, now, gotta say this, man. If you are a fan of the show Power, which is one of the dopest shows on TV to me, it's between Power, Snowfall, but both dope shows, equally dope. But if you have not watched this week's Power, and it's entitled Friend of the Family, there is a tragic loss in this show, and you know, I'm going to spoil it. My man Kanan, aka 50 Cent, dies in the latest episode of Power. So if I spoiled it for you, I'm sorry, but rest in peace to my man Kanan. He dies in this week's episode of Power. Gotta say one time, my man Jermaine Dupri, you know, right now, we're definitely in an era of people trying to live healthy, eat healthy. Well, my man Jermaine Dupri is promoting a new vegan lifestyle with the help of PETA. So Jermaine Dupri is not eating meat and definitely getting himself in shape. Gotta say, I don't know, one time, shout out, I don't know what to say, but it seems like finally my man Suge Knight is finally finna get his day in court. His murder trial has been set, and it's set for September. So we're going to see what's definitely going on in that murder trial. My man Suge Knight, see if he's found guilty or not guilty. We're just going to see what's going on. One time, my man Young Thug, who, I don't know if you know, but last week during his album release party and his birthday party, him and his entourage was arrested on gun charges. Well, you know what Young Thug did, what a boss is supposed to do, and he basically posted bail for his entire entourage. Everybody who was arrested in that case, my man posted bail. Gotta say also one time my man T.I., Y'all remember last year or earlier this year, he was arrested for basically being in his own neighborhood. Well, you know what, T.I. like, hell no, bump that. He's taking the security guard to trial for basically having him arrested improperly. So one time for T.I., hopefully, you know, you win this thing. And my last thing in hip-hop news, it seems like Nicki Minaj, who's been upset all last week because her record came in at number 2 behind Travis Scott's Astro World. Well, you know what? It seems like Nicki Minaj released Queen falls at number 2 again behind Travis Scott's Astro World. So, Nicki, I guess you'll be bitching again all week. Sorry, Ma, but you know what? The sad thing is more people are talking about her ranting and raving and her antics than they're talking about the actual album itself. That should tell you something there. You're getting more attention about acting a fool than you're getting from the actual music off your album. So, Nicki, hopefully you get it together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just gave y'all some hip-hop news. I just gave y'all our sponsors, and I definitely gave you our birthdays. Now, it's time for me to give you what I enjoy giving you guys most, and that's bringing forth the people that are definitely doing their thing, moving and shaking our community. Now, tonight is no different than any other night on the Ridin Durty show. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to welcome to the show reggae artists, the duo of Lynx Unruly and Max. What's going on, fellas?
Man, you unmuted the wrong dude, but I got bars for you.
All right. So who I got on the line?
Man, it's Slugglord Vato from Memphis, Tennessee. What's good?
What's going on, man? What brings you to the show?
I came on to spit some fire on live air.
Okay. Well, you know what? Check this out. First of all, I love when cats spit that fire. So I'm gonna give you the floor. The floor is wide open for you to give me some heat.
Definite. Make sure y'all also stay tuned because the track coming soon with Crunchy Black from 3-6 Mafia. It's gonna be coming. So check it out, y'all.
Hold on.
What a day I got
Hold on. Cause I got you on the line, and it's unexpected bars. But I like unexpected bars. But what I want you to do is give yourself the proper representation, telling these people who you are, where to find your music, where to find you on social media. Because if these bars are blazing hot, if you got these John Blaze bars, these people going to want to find you, my guy. So let the people know again who you are and where to find you and give them that heat.
Now make sure y'all add me on Facebook and Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Slugglord Vato. That's SLUGG. VATO, Slugglord Vato, SLUGGLORD space VATO. So Slugglord Vato. My album has not been released. It will be released in January, and that's why I'm doing a promotional thing right here, right now, being a little original by coming on these shows and spitting some fire to give y'all a little taste, acapella style, what's gonna be expected.
All right, you got the floor. Let's get it.
What a day I gotta be no broke Vato. On a day I had no Vato. For role models alone followed by that soul swallow for dole auto. They want to no loan off for setting the tone off for the nose nostrils. The chrome hollows hold that they would grow macho. That pierced the metal, leaping out the steel like they were tired of being where the slugs rang out. Cause these thugs banged out, and one of the slugs rang out and let the blood drain out. With my eyes bug banged out while my tongue hangs out. But nobody, and not even me, expected a slow-mo time and overshowed those guys when my mojo live. I needed no crippin' or no whole ties. This ain't the Matrix, but did I evade this? Not end up encased in a bag and been placed and left to be prodded and face picked by some fool on the stage shift. How cool could this day get? Now let's bring this to my brain trick. Yeah. Bring it back. Yo, I said, this the heat to make the bird hot. When the fire to burn the island, soul made a bird rock. Thirst was the first stop. Murder the verse, locked them in the church block. The emergency first, watching my heart flop. My birth was the worst part of the saga that created the third option. They gurgling the work cock to the fiddle with my girth lock. Crime scene tape on my lead tape, money gone, but the purse dropped. Mighty Combs want a turf cop, but I'm alone in the dirt clot. Label the fuck while blood clots and the mountain boys from Kingston, mean it's a thug talk. 9mm me in the gun car, hair looking like somebody plus pop. Finna get shrug off, body get drug off. Tuck the Mac in the lunchbox or the rug off the bridge in the hot side. Bitch, you had it coming, this is down for discussions with the matter to the mat. Had us cussing with a mask made from the skin of my victims. I'm a living condition, doctors and they pilgrim for visit, but I'm not injured with intentional premeditated senses to murder women and children from the family that I envision. Detectives asking my alias with DNA stain in the back of a Mercedes with pick away to escape this trip. Sobriety, favor, and never me, I got too many young catering. Hanging and never gonna play with this toy, gonna use the bodies to talk them like crazy shit. Cage me in, no matter what day it is. Holiday whenever I'm a kid who believes I'm ready to run away with, bitch. It's more than me, a sorcery, a torture scene, a lord of demons, corporate greed, couldn't afford to scheme to torment me. Should have quarantined the 43 forces sleep for the morbid decent exit.
Bro, you just blacked out, didn't you?
Somewhere.
Hey, man, you know what? Slugglord Vato, I'm right now scouring the internet trying to find some music on you to play for these people. You just blacked out, my G.
It's not out there. It's not out there.
So there is no music by Slugglord Vato out there.
There's 3 songs from 2014 that I did under a different name, and I just recently put Slugglord Vato under those names. But I don't want to release anything until the album drops. Well, until the album is ready. When the album is done, I'm gonna start releasing the singles because I'm trying to be strategic about this. I want to make sure that everything is in proper order. The stars are aligned. You get my drift?
No, I definitely get it. So look, I'm on Instagram. Are you Slugglord Vato Raza?
That is me.
All right, Slugglord, let me tell you, man, because I've been doing this show for over 15 years. The one thing I gotta say, number one, first of all, you spit that heat. Number two, I really like the way you just commandeered the shit out of my show because you were not my guest tonight, but it's all good because you spit that heat. Because had you been whack, I was going to give you that business. I was going to give you the business had you been whack. But you just commandeered the show. You basically bum rushed the show. So now you piqued my interest. You made me go to your page, but now I'm on your page. I just see this one image. Slugglord, we're going to want to know what you look like. We're going to want to hear some shit.
That's a mystery. See, that's the mystery. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Trust me.
I know, but
listen,
Slugglord, this music business is like sex. You just gave me foreplay. And then you're going to tell me I'll be back.
Yeah.
And then you're going to tell me I'll be back.
You tease a bitch long enough, she's still going to want to be eventually.
Yeah, but
she going to taste like.
But guess what she going to do? In the meantime, she's going to give it to somebody else.
Hey, that's fine. Because she'll come back. She'll come running back. Watch. When my album drops, guaranteed, when my album drops, they gonna see it. I'm going to be everywhere. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to your show. I'm going to come back to every show that I've been on. I'm going to come back 10 times stronger. I'm going to come back with a lot better than that. I'm going to come back with actual songs. The reason I'm doing this is for a little preview show, networking, if you get my drift. Get people to hear what I sound like with the bars. You get my drift?
Well, Slugglord, I just followed you on Instagram because I definitely want you to stay in touch with me. Because I want to hear what you got to offer. Now, I got to ask, because I just done my Google search on images, and I see some images of, are you Hispanic? Of Hispanic descent?
I am Mexican. That's what I call myself. Mexican, Chicano, and Boricua. I represent my Latino community full-fledged and will always represent my Latino community full-fledged.
All right, do you speak Espanol?
Un poquito. I was raised in Memphis around my black folks, man. So I was raised up in a neighborhood with mostly black folks, and I'm very Memphis out. But that's the whole thing, man. Slugglord Vato is Memphis and is the Chicano community,
okay,
the Latino community.
Hey, man. All right, we finna turn this thing into a full-fledged interview, Slugglord. Tell me a little bit about the name Slugglord. Where did the name even come from?
All right, I'm glad you asked that, actually. So, Slugglord Vato. Slugglord Vato is an acronym. So Slugglord is an acronym for suddenly life utterly gets going, less optimistic, resurfacing doom. Vato means valuable art traveling ominously. The 66 to replace the two G's is for the sixth letter in the alphabet, which is F. So the two sixes are two F's, which is an acronym for finally free. In short, Slugglord is the nihilist, Vato is the optimistic postmodern.
All right, that's kind of deep there, bro. Like, where, like, how did you all put all this together, man? That's pretty deep.
Well, Slugglord is an extension of myself, but also a character that represents our people. Not only 525 years ago, 1492, when the colonization of our people occurred, but in present day also with the struggle that we are having with the unity. I represent the Brown Berets. I'm a Brown Beret. And are you familiar with the Brown Berets at all?
No, tell me a little bit about it.
The Brown Berets organized under the Chicano movement in 1962, I believe, 1963, in the 1960s. And they were they were a branch of the Raza Unida Party. Cesar Chavez and Jorge Gonzalez, people like that who were really in the resistance movement and guerrilla movement for our people. We are alongside the Black Panthers, the Young Lords in New York, etc. Our people were a resistance movement against colonial entities such as the United States, who wanted corporate interests in our people's homelands and wanted to take our people's homelands, such as they did with Arizona, California, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, and Texas. So we wanted rights. We were a civil rights movement, and we're still around today. So I'm a part of a resistance civil rights movement known as the Brown Berets, La Causa.
All right, now, my question is going to be, because I hear this knowledge, so you're definitely about uplifting in the consciousness of your community. Are we going to hear that type of thing in your music?
Sometimes. Now, I'm also a realist. So I speak my truth just as I speak reality for the people. But I speak my truth as well. And that's why Slugglord, the whole story, and to break down the story, Slugglord Vato is an energy source born in a human body like many. This is the character. Although many do not find what Slugglord did at the age of 17. So the story is putting myself in the shoes, the character inside the shoes of a real situation. Almost being shot to death in an alleyway robbery outside of a school. But here's where the mysticism comes in. He was able to freeze time long enough to get away. So not understanding his gift or what happened, he goes to his abuela, his grandmother, who is a bruja, which is a witch. She tells him he has the power to manipulate chance of life or death in a freeze of a moment. So she helps him by giving him a special pulque. Well, pulque is an ancient Aztec medicine. It's a drink. So this is from his Mexican ancestors, from my Mexican ancestors, that help him control his powers and use them at his own will. The name Slugglord because he can control death, slugs, bullets, ghetto symbol of death due to how prevalent shootings occur in the hood. So Vato, because the gift doesn't make me any less of a Chicano Mexican nationalist, for one, and for two, represents humility to remind me that not to allow my gift to be reason enough to become unbalanced and unnecessarily wicked. Although the enemies will always get the most heinous treatment, Slugglord has the humility, but is no superhero or a supervillain. So this what I mean by that is, I'm a human. I live as such. The character is a human and lives as such. It's an extension of me. So I do what I want. But the 66 in the name representing finally free for the two F's, because my power makes me free of enemies. I let no one touch me. Also to show that I'm one number out from being a symbol from what the dogmatic spear. Also, Slugglord, dubs the name Dark Barrio for Memphis because Memphis has a reputation of being a dark, sinister place. And Dark Vato, I just felt like it was, it definitely suits that, as Dark Vato can also be applied to the rap game and to the industry, because the industry is a dark, dark place when you really look into it. So it's a Dark Vato. So I'm going through two worlds here. I'm going through the mystic world and the hood, and with my heritage and where my upbringing, and my surroundings, and I'm going through an industry that I'm becoming accustomed to.
All right. Okay, so Slugglord, check this out. Because we just done an impromptu interview. You were not my guest, but luckily, I don't know what the hell happened to my guest tonight. But you know what? You came through and just filled the slot dopely. So, it is only a 30-minute show, and I got 4 minutes left. So, this is what I want you to do. You got one more of them things in you?
I sure do.
All right, so look, I got a lot of people right now on Facebook Live checking out the show. I'm about to tag. Are you on Facebook, Slugglord?
Yes, I am. Slugglord Vato.
Okay, I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna see if I can tag you, and I'm gonna see if I can get. I want some feedback from people who are checking out the show about this floor of yours. So do me one big favor as we end the show. I want you to give me a flow to go, but before you give me a flow to go, at least tell the people where to find your Instagram and where to start looking for you at. Because you got to properly build this anticipation.
For sure. Slugglord Vato Rasa. That's SLUGGLORD space VATO space RAVA. That's on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, now my question is this also, before I let you go. Since you've been basically deboing radio shows, how often has this worked?
Every time. That's how I got the feature with Crunchy Black from 3-6 Mafia, because he was doing an interview and I just deboed the fuck out that shit. And now I'm getting signed to a distribution deal because of it, and a feature from Crunchy Black from 3-6.
Okay. All right. So look, take us out, man. Flow to go. Slugglord Vato on the Ridin Durty show. Let's get it.
Yo, lunch is served among the birds. I bring the verses fly. XYZ, zip your body bad cause the hearts will drive. Now watch. That's the move I had to use to grasp the views, and that's the news. If they ever black the two, I take it back to you. Grab your pencils cause my class is rules. What your children want to prove. Wipe the sweat and feeling light and gas this reaper will stop.
90 seconds.
Amazing ages of razors, sending actual academics acquired to the assignment assigned is added another action. Accumulated armor against every assholes, asking an adolescent about almost, attacking African astros, apparently artistic ablos, backstrokes, breaking backs and bursting bombs, beating bullies by backbone, bitches and bringing buses by brains, Billy's blasting the bats of big buckets filled in blood, boring bullets beware, booking backs by babes behind Boston, because bitch buses be beat up, better bring beef bigger, believe BS above beef those black beetles before the bullets crack, cause the
60 seconds.
Crazy caskets are craving the cows with the cow was the casually carving cows, cause we cater the beef around these cabins. Cat be called caddy draw, not irons, and the chatty dogs be put down in the cavern, cause it's callous laws. Deliberately devil fucked up. Deliberately devoting devils do, but a demonic dude, so you dickheads y'all a bargain, they were death for two. Keep your souls devour what's left of you. Pussies are scared to face me on the web. I'm guessing that they arachnophobic. I told you I would teach you the passion spoken. Even gave it the ABCs of my D. Yeah, that's a bonus. Instead of a recurred, I don't care who you dirt. So cherish a verse over a parent and birth who died from races. You carry your arrogance first, wherever the dirt. Here, there, the fair of the church. But it's not your kids locked in these cages. A silent faces, you're a mindless basic. Child behaving, coward craving, and have your placement in the land survived by the race and slave and hated behind the mash of faceless. Time for a facelift. Reaper WOL. Fuck your spelling bee, cause the stinger is your dad.
10 seconds.
swing, Beretta squeeze, levitating everything like Chris Angel, splitting halos, make the reverend scream, and we make moving heaven in a million scores to level me. I make my enemies push daisies and sweating seas. That's why I couldn't be a gun dealer, cause I can never pedal peace. Fuck them. I pass stop lights like minor traffic infractions. In fact, it's only half of the fraction. The crash and the fractions, the masses I clash with. Call the EMTs on the scene. I mean, every man talking, put them in the damn coffin. Like, if I'm busting, I'm leaving them bitches with some wet boxes. Child that said, this is America, but this is your character. Someone jumping the barrier areas, get carried away from the area and terror the interior, made from the dead editors. Fucking desperation, I'm waiting to wear your nation. Don't care if they get caught in the middle of Little Italy, little than they know that's the natives and millimeters and guillotines. Blow your dreams out. Roll your brains out in the yard, call it the field of dreams. Give a fuck if they feeling me.
Slugglord Vato. Hey, bro, I appreciate you filling the void, man. Hey, I don't know, it must be God's plan, because you just showed up and my guest didn't. But, hey, man, that was entertaining. Hey, I just followed you on Instagram. I'm going to inbox you because I want you to have a link of this interview, and maybe you can use it for future promotions, all right?
For sure, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's how we do it right here on the Ridin Durty Show. That's what I call impromptu. That's what I call keeping the thing going. You know what? Again, I always tell you, a lot of artists don't do what the fudge they supposed to do. They don't call in. I don't know what the hell be going on. I hit the line, and lo and behold, this guy, Slugglord Vato, is on the line, and he just killed it, a 30-minute impromptu interview. Now, I like to say that is what I like to call, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. One time, my man Slugglord Vato, man, I'm so glad to put this interview up. One time, my man Slugglord Vato. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 p.m. It's definitely going down. We'll be back tomorrow, man. I got a dope guest. Hopefully. And if that guest don't call in, shit, maybe Slugglord will call back. I don't know. It's your boy, Vic XL, man. We up out of here. Everybody on Facebook Live, man, I appreciate y'all checking in with your boy. Again, one time for Dr. Juice Cleanse, one time for WMR Music Group. And, hey, man, last episode with the assistance of WMR Music Group on Facebook alone, and also assistance of my beautiful wife, over 11K views, man. 11K. We growing out this thing. Peace.